ever wish you could get a plant expert to come over and tell you what's wrong with your plants and how to bring them back to life? Well, you can. Today on You Can Grow It, Garden Master Jim Duthie introduces us to a local plant expert, a plant doctor of sorts, if you will, who makes house calls. Her gardening advice may be just what the doctor ordered.
When you have issues with trees and other plants in your yard, you want some expert advice. You can't always take the plant down to their office, so why not call the doctor to come to your house?
Sierra Laverty is known as the Idaho Plant Doctor, and today she's making a house call to diagnose and treat a patient. In this case, her patient is a sick tree.
Idaho Plant Doctor is me. I'm a plant health consultant based here in Boise, Idaho. I go out and help homeowners on their property with plant problems.
She's an Idaho native with a strong educational background in horticulture and worked at the Idaho Botanical Garden.
I kept getting these phone calls from people asking to come out to their property and please, show me how to do this, show me, hands-on how to prune, how to plant, or what this problem is. And a lot of those diagnostics, you have to be on site to do the best, job of figuring out what's going on.
Today, she's helping a homeowner figure out why this young spruce tree isn't doing very well. She aims to get to the root of the problem.
So we have dug up this spruce tree here because there were a few issues.
The symptoms? Branches were dying and the needles were turning yellow. The diagnosis? This tree is root-bound, strangled by its own roots.
And it was planted too deep as well, so we're going to be fixing that.
And the treatment?
His large girdling roots can come in and they can actually strangle off parts of the root system or the trunk. And so we're going to be checking for those, pruning those off.
That will allow nutrients to flow easier from the roots up into the tree, and it will also generate new root growth, making the tree healthier and stronger. But there's another serious problem here. This tree has a disease called Phytophthora.
It's a fungal disease, and we're going to be looking at treatments and pruning out some of those diseased areas.
If it isn't controlled, it could spread to the other trees nearby. The fungus has produced cankers, and there are fungal spores in some of the branches.
This area was damaged, probably like coming off of a truck or something like that, and then the disease gets in there and takes advantage of that wound and then spreads from there.
The prognosis? That remains to be seen, but this tree should respond well to treatment. Hopefully, it's not too late. Fall is a tricky time to diagnose some issues, since leaves are naturally changing color and falling off. But in the case of this tri-colored beech tree, there's more than just autumn going on. Damage to some leaves suggests that this tree also has a fungal disease. A close look at the trunk indicates another problem. Numerous holes caused by beetle larvae boring into the trunk, but it should recover with a proper treatment. Sierra has a few simple suggestions for home gardeners. First, choose plants that will thrive in your landscape.
Yes, right plant, right place is, of course, the most important mantra.
Second, always mulch.
This is a really great time to mulch your gardens and to use some of this awesome leaf litter that's coming down.
And finally, know your plants.
So paying just a little bit more attention to the subtle signs, to stress and leaf drop, or when things start to die back in certain ways, and you can really pick up on a lot of things and catch problems early on.
But if you're ready to give up on your green thumb, thinking you can't be a successful gardener,
I'm here to say you absolutely can, and you may just need a coach to help you work through it.
A coach like Sierra, the plant doctor, who makes house calls. For Idaho's News Channel 7, I'm Jim Duthie.
I need her on speed dial. I think she's going to change my life. If you want more info on Sierra's business and how she might be able to help you, check out her website, idahoplantdoctor.com.